Hi everyone, it's Donna again. And like I said in the last video, I will be recording 3 videos today, and this is the second one. This will be my book haul, which I didn't realize that I had a book haul. So these are just books that have been added to my collection over the last month or so. I didn't realize that I picked up so many. And I do have audiobooks, but I'm not going to include these in these. So if you would like to hear my audiobooks that I have been reading or that are on my list to read, I will link them down below in my Goodreads account. So you just click on it and I'll do an actual Audible collection section in there for you. But yeah, like I said, this is my book haul that I didn't realize I had so many books that I just acquired. Some of these were actually given to me. Some of these were I bought at a store, and 2 of these I got on my birthday. My best friend bought them for me, technically. So I will go ahead and do the ones that I got for my birthday. Now, if you want any more of a description of these books, because most of these I know very little about, because I like to go into books not really knowing much. So I'll give you as much as I can, but if you would like a description of the books, I will link down below Goodreads, and I'll go ahead and put descriptions in there for you. But like I said, if you have any other questions about any of these books, just comment down below and I'll be happy to help you out with any questions you might have. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So the first pile that I have is, like I said, the ones that I got for my birthday. And that is the second book in the fifth wave, The Infinite Sea. All I know is the first book, and I don't want to ruin the first book for everybody. It's a dystopian world, and there's aliens in it. That's all I'm going to say. Because if I say anything else, I know I'm going to ruin the first book for people who have not read it. So I've heard not that great of reviews on this book, but I wanted to give the series a try since I really liked the first book so much. So I'm going to try this. This is not going to be on my TBR list until probably January, February. But I am very much looking forward to reading this, and this is by Ray Yancey. The next one, I have had so many people on YouTube recommend this book. Also, I've seen so many great reviews on it, and so I went ahead and picked this up. I hope I love this book because it just looks so interesting. So I'm very, very excited, and unfortunately this probably won't be on my TBR list until next year as well, and that is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I'm hoping I got that right. But yeah, it looks really interesting. I heard it's about, obviously, a night circus. That's all I got. So 2 young musicians, Celia and Marco, who have been trained since childhood expressly for their purposes by their instructors. Oh, I'm guessing that they have to fight against each other. But yeah, I probably didn't even have to read that. Everybody probably already knows what this is by now. But I hope I like this. I hope my standards aren't up so high that I don't enjoy it. But yeah, so we will go on to the books that were actually given to me, and most of these were given to me by my sister. One was my best friend. I have to give it back to her when I'm done because I've had it for so long. It's not even funny. And if you watch my last video, you will get the story on this one, and that's If I Stay, by Gail Forman. So this one is about this girl that gets into a car accident with her mother and father, and her mother and father die, and she's stuck in a coma, like she's in between the 2 worlds. She doesn't know if she wants to stay or leave. So that's what I got from this one, and I'm looking forward to this one. This one's actually on my TBR for this month. This is actually November. This one as well is on my TBR, and that's Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I don't know anything about this at all. I'm so sorry, guys. I just don't know anything about it. My stepsister actually recommended for me to read this. So this is actually going in my pile for this month as well to get through. Now the next ones were given to me by my other sister. And I will actually have a siblings tag video that's going up in January, February as well. So you will get to know my siblings. I have quite a few, and not all of them will be able to film with me, but I'll get as many as I can. So this is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes by Greg Keyes, Firestorm. This is about this ape named Caesar, and I think that's after Planet of the Apes, maybe? Oh, no, it's the first one. No, it's not. Never mind. This is Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd give it a try. The next one is apparently, my sister described it as 50 Shades of Grey without the violence. So I thought maybe this would be a good one to try to pick up. And that is Reflected in You by Sylvia Day. So I'm going to try to get through this. If I will let you guys know how close it is to 50 Shades of Grey. I did not like that series just because of all the violence that I think was put on her, even though she wanted it. I don't like it. It was too much for me. But so I'm gonna see how this goes, and if I like this a lot more, and I'll let you guys know as well. Now the next pile I actually bought myself. I went to the bookstore and didn't realize that I bought all of these books. I thought I had only bought a couple. No, I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 7. 7. Yeah, that's a couple in book numbers, right? 7 is just a couple. Okay. The first one is also on my TBR list for this month, and that's Nearly Found by Ellie Cosimano. And this is the second book to Nearly Gone that I read last month. And I used that book for Read a Book with a Serial Killer for Spooky Shelfie Bookathon. I liked it so much I went out and tried to find this, and I finally found this at a bookstore called Second and Charles, and my best friend took me to. So happy I found it because I am so looking forward to reading this. There's nothing interesting on the corner. Okay. So the next one is about Tidal. It's called Tidal, and it's by Amanda Hawking. From what I got from it, it's about these two people that fall in love and they have these dark powers that are taking over their bodies. So that's all I got. And there's a curse in between them, and they want to break it to become human again, so they can be with each other. I actually bought this for the cover because it looks really, really good. I don't know. So I will let you guys know what I think about this one as well. And like I said, at the end of the month, I will review all of these. No, I won't, because this is not a TBR. I'll review these when I'm done with them, but I will link down below them on Goodreads. So this one, I don't know why I did, but it kind of just caught my eye, and I really wanted to get it. I'm going to read you a little excerpt when I introduce it. This is Hold Me Closer, Necromancer by Lish McBride. Isn't that cover beautiful? Look at that. Sorry if I blinded you guys. That's beautiful. In the back says necromancy, conjuring the dead for the purpose of magically revealing the future or influencing the course of events. So I don't know what this is about, but it looks really good, and I was really intrigued by the cover. So I hope the insides are just like the cover. But yeah, this is a scary fun book or a funny scare book. Either way, it's a great book. I love it. So that's to that. And I also got this one. So what I got from this, which is Saint Anything by Sarah Dessen, is about Sydney, who has always lived in the shadows, and her brother somehow gets into trouble, and they're all thrust into the to the media, and she befriends this person at a pizza parlor that is very friendly to her. But that's all I got so far. So I'm going to try to read this. Like I said, I don't really go into books like really knowing very much about them. And if you do have any questions, I'll be happy to look them up for you. But also this thing is so soft. It feels like velvet almost, but it's like false velvet. It's very, very, very soft. The next one I have is 3/4 Dead. Now this one has a funny story as well. I was going to have to sit in my car one day between work shifts for about 3 hours, and I didn't have a book with me. So I went to the bookstore, and my mother was there. So her and I bought the book, but her and I just kind of went out to get dinner and stuff until my shift was over. So I bought this just because. And this is about Carrie, who's a 10th grader who is swept away by the glamorous and pretty, popular girls. But there's something kind of off about the popular girls. Yeah, so I think they're probably dead. Yeah, so this looks really good. It's very short too, so I can probably get that done if I push myself. It's only 190 pages. I can get that done in a day. But I haven't been really in the mood to read a lot, so I've been trying to read. I'll Give You the Sun, which everybody kind of recommended, which I should have put that on my TBR, but it's on this one, so I'm about 200 pages into I'll Give You the Sun. And it's really good so far, but I've been trying to get my mood back into reading because I didn't really do as well as I did the last couple months ago. I've only read about 5 actual books a month so far, so I have 2 more books, so we'll go on to those. This one is called The Prom Goer's Interstellar Excursion, and it's a hardcover book without the jacket. And I just thought this was so beautiful, and the title is so fun. I think this is about this teenager who is going on a trip and meets this girl or something before he goes off to college. And it's so pretty. It caught my eye. I actually got this at the Dollar Tree, so yeah, hopefully it's good. And the last one, there's a lot of controversy around this because I did make a video that's called Books I DNF'd. I have not put that up yet, and I actually had to delete it because the first book on this, which is right here, Gone, I did not think by Michael Grant that I was going to continue with the series because I just thought the plot was all played out. It's been done before. But then I kept thinking about it, and I kept thinking, what's going on with these children? What is happening after this? So I got this book for $1, and you cannot beat the price. Like, I got Hunger for $1. So I'm going to be continuing on to this, to Hunger. It depends on how much I like it or how interested I am in it, that if I continue to the next one. But I am interested to see what is happening with the children and in the world. So yeah, that is my book haul for last month. And like I said, I did not realize that I got that many books last month. So I hope you enjoyed this video. There's one more video going up, and it is a tag video. Yeah, that's it. I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye!